by the looks of my watch, it's officially Halloween. Strangely enough, people ask me all the time if I'm into Halloween because I hang out in cemeteries, or I do a lot of stuff involving cemeteries for this YouTube channel, Grave Time. Well, the answer is no. Actually, I was into Halloween way before I got into cemeteries. Matter of fact, I'm 41 years old, and as far back as I can remember, I've always been into Halloween. So much so that I have Halloween decor up in my house all year round. I've been collecting jack-o'-lanterns forever. And it's no surprise that if you came to my house during Christmas, you'd see jack-o'-lanterns on my Christmas tree. I have jack-o'-lantern Pez dispensers, and I have decor, like I said, up all year round. I'm not a Satanist, I'm not into the occult, I'm not a pagan. It's just, I like these things. It reminds me of my youth, it reminds me of the good times, it's great memories. You know, truth be told, I'm a traditionalist. I always have been, I probably always will be. So, I mean, I have my stuff that I put up during Halloween, and then I have the stuff that stays up all year round. It's just about basically who I am. So this picture was taken in Elk Grove back in 1989 or 1990. It's a picture of my grandma dressed as a witch, along with my brother as, I believe, Jason, and I'm supposed to be Beetlejuice. Yes, that's Beetlejuice. We couldn't find a Beetlejuice costume back then, so my aunt said, let's just go ahead and get a jail costume, and we converted a pom-pom into a wig for me. But most of all, even though this is a hilarious picture, my grandma is really the one that distilled this whole idea of Halloween. She was much like myself, a traditionalist, and loved to celebrate holidays, and wanted to make sure that us kids were able to partake in these fun times and make memories. And because of that, I absolutely miss my grandma, and every Halloween since she passed away in 1999 has always been dedicated to her. And so I also dedicate this video to her as well. Here's a picture of me and my brother Robert. It was taken probably in the mid-80s. As you can see, I have jack-o'-lanterns on me, which is no surprise. I guess I went as a pumpkin patch. And my brother, I guess, was something between Superman and, I guess, a dragon. This picture was taken in the early 80s. It was the year that my mom made me and my brother Halloween costumes. I was a scarecrow and my brother was a robot. And that's my mom in the middle. Her name is Galena. 100% not Halloween related, but when I was a kid, I used to dress up as a leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. This particular picture was taken in front of our house sometime in the mid to late 80s. My brother to the left is dressed as Dracula, and I'm supposed to be a pumpkin. No surprise, huh? Right? Come on. This particular photo was also taken in the late 80s, which is unusual because I don't remember being dressed as Dracula, but I was. My grandma in the middle dressed as a clown, and my brother to the right, I guess some kind of freaky skeleton with a Freddy Krueger claw. This picture was taken in 1992, and thanks to the success of Batman Returns, I dressed up as the Penguin, and my brother was Batman. Moving forward to 2009, when I dressed up as a really cool Santa Claus with orange sunglasses, because hey, ho ho ho. Once again, I dressed up as Santa Claus in 2013 for an event that we were doing at church and for Halloween at work. The following year in 2014, I dressed up as a Union Pacific Railroad conductor. In 2016, I guess I dressed up as a hippie, and beside me is one of my coworkers, Vinny, dressed up as Chewbacca. In 2018, I was inspired by the movie Silent Night, Deadly Night, and became a killer Santa Claus. Alright, last one, I promise. This is from 2019. I dressed up as an 80s hair metal fanatic with my mullet hair and my Metallica t-shirt. I'm not a huge fan of Metallica, but I am a huge fan of Napster. Every year for Halloween, as far back as I can remember, my dad would decorate the front yard with scarecrows, and I remember one year He had these wooden cutouts of a jack-o'-lantern for me and a Ghostbusters logo for my brother, and it still continues today. Now at my house, I decorate the outside and obviously the inside all year round because I'm weird. And of course, I decorate my desk at work every year. One of the many things that I miss from my youth is visiting the pumpkin patch. But not any pumpkin patch, but the Great Scarecrow Pumpkin Patch at the Nut Tree in Vacaville, California. My aunt would take me and my brother every year, as far back as I could remember, and the last year they had it was in 1995. Since 2016, when my brother became a family man, we started carving jack-o'-lanterns. My mom and dad would tag along. Sometimes my grandma would show up. And it's an interesting thing. It's something you do once a year. Draw a face or design it into a gourd. It's a fun thing, and yet none of us are all that great at it. Well, there you go. There's a little bit about my life, my fascination with jack-o'-lanterns, Halloween, traditions, great childhood memories. We all have them, and hopefully you enjoyed this little video. I want to say happy Halloween, and thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you can be in the loop of the next Grave Time adventure. Until next time, God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.